What it is, YouTube, it's your boy Easy. This is part 5 and hopefully the last part of this the wire harness rework. I got most of it covered and wrapped. See how this nylon loom I already had, so it was going on the big part. I was trying to get that over that, but overall it looks good. I got a couple more to runs to wrap. I bought, well, this came in. This is 3/4, which I needed to go around some of these thicker parts, but it might be too big to go around there, so I ordered some 3/8 to see, if it'll go around like these parts. And some of these are a little bit too thick for this little, I think 1/4 or 1/8 to go around here. So hopefully that 3/8 will go around here good. This one can get a little small. So I just got a few of them that needs to be wrapped. Like I said, this won't be wrapped because you're gonna see this will be behind the motor. This all get wrapped with the loom, not with this big loom, but maybe that 3/8 I mean, will fit good on that. If not, I'll just go ahead and put the 3/4 on it. Also, this part, hopefully, like I said, the 3/8 will go on here also. But mostly everything is ready to go. I may still go ahead and just put it in the car, because some of this stuff I can wrap while it's in the car. Probably this part I'll probably go ahead and wrap, and this I can wrap while it's in the car, because nothing's really difficult to get to. So hopefully then when I turn y'all back on, I'll be at the car putting this back in, getting it wired up. Also, I'll show y'all my painted valve covers. I shot a long video for that and how I did it, but when I went back and looked at the videos and stuff, I didn't really like the video, so I'm probably not gonna show y'all the videos for that. But I'll show you what paint I used. I didn't use my car paint, but I used some paint that was real close to my car paint. But I'll show y'all that. And but yeah, when I turn y'all back on, I'll be hooking this back up. You'll probably see a video of me hooking this back up and getting the wires connected back and just try to get this done. So crank the car back up and stuff, and maybe drive around and move on to something else. So yeah, I'll turn y'all back on. All right, YouTube, I'm back at the car. About to get ready to start putting this harness back in. But first, I'm gonna talk about some things. I go to the valve covers that I painted. I don't know if y'all can see them that good. Let's see here. Good. So, they look pretty good. And that's the car and the valve covers. And it's like almost dead on spot. The only thing about the valve covers got more pearls in it than the car paint. So, the car paint I didn't use on the valve covers because when I went to O'Reilly's, they couldn't make this into an aerosol, because I don't know, this company had their own special way or code, whatever. It wasn't no basic paint code, I guess. I don't know. That's what they said to me. So I looked through a book and I found this color. Short than the light. I don't know if you can see that good, but found this color. They went and made an aerosol. The guy was like, usually they don't mix anything with pearls in it, but this particular paint, I guess it came from a BMW car, and that's the color. Didn't have a lot of pearls in it. It only had, like he said, 2 ounces of pearls in it. So he was like, it may be good. So I was really taking a chance, because he said it might clump up or something. But when I sprayed it, it didn't clump up. I shook it real good. But I used this. It's from O'Reilly's. If y'all have like a paint department in y'all O'Reilly's, they can mix paint up and stuff. They have a book, or if you got the paint code, they can mix it up. Other thing was, this is kind of windy out here. This it sprayed pretty good. Also, I bought a clear from them too that I cleared the valve covers with. Together it was like 40 bucks. So it wasn't that bad. I got to buy another can to paint the plate over there. I'm gonna need another can to paint the plate. I tried to sand this down as much smooth as I could, but I guess these are aluminum. I guess that's how the molding is. You know, I couldn't get it smooth, but it looks good. Sound like it's good, but a lot of this you ain't gonna see because the coil packs are gonna go over it. Which I painted the brackets. I sprayed the coil packs also in the screws. So it looks pretty good. Like I say, it looks better than what it did before. It's just getting dusty sitting here. So I painted those. The thing with the plate, I'm gonna wait on paint the plate because, like I said, getting that system in it, which is gonna be hooked up on the other side, on the inside. So I don't want to paint this, clear it, and all that stuff, and I get the vanish air system, and I have to cut a hole. I have another hole for the buckhead, and I'm gonna have to drill into the plate, and I know it's gonna be a screw that's gonna be sticking out or whatever. I don't know. So I'm not gonna paint it yet. I'm gonna wait till I get the system, get it all on the plate and stuff, and figure out, you know, where it goes, because I only want to paint this one time. So that'll be when I get everything and get it on the plate and get it buttoned up, screwed in and stuff. I'll paint it. Well, I'm not gonna paint it in the car, but I'll paint it then, put it in the car. So I'm gonna haul off on painting that, but I am gonna get another can of paint, and I don't know, I might paint something else in here. I don't know. But I do want to paint the intake, maybe wash it off because it's kind of ashy or whatever. So I might hit it with that black paint just to freshen it up. So, but yeah, that's it. Like I said, I had a video of me sanding and spraying this and doing all that, the valve covers. But like I said, when I looked back at it, I didn't really like the video, and I was like, well, whatever. But I am about to go ahead and get this wire harness back in. I'm not gonna put the intake in right now because I might spray it first and then put the harness back in. I don't know, but I know I'm going ahead and put the computer on this plate and start everything, getting it back in, getting the wires connected back together, and get everything buttoned back up and see if this thing crank up. But I'm not gonna have it all dead today. Probably be over the next day or two, and put the front tires back on, drop it, crank it up, drive it around, make sure everything's good. So yeah, this video might be super long. It's gonna be super long. So y'all enjoy the ride. All right, checking back in real quick, YouTube. Putting the computer back up there. I gotta screw it down. But I went ahead and just put a little light coat of black paint on the intake. I should have painted this. I don't know. I might paint this black too. Say fuck it. Just a little dust coat. There's nothing heavy. Just freshening up a little bit. It was looking dirty. I sprayed it off and wiped it off and stuff before I sprayed it. So looking kind of good. Also, I was gonna put the harness back in today, but I'm gonna take it back to the house because, like I said, I was waiting on some more loom, another size loom, and then my pops was like, "Loom? You got this loom up in the shed?" and he put out a whole bunch of nylon loom that I ordered last time. So I'm gonna go back to the house and wrap it up some more, and then tomorrow I'll go ahead and put it back in, and plus that'll dry overnight, and I can put it back in and start getting everything back together. But like I said, I'm gonna screw down that computer and probably call it a day. And I'll turn it back on when I get back to the car tomorrow, and shoot the video, putting the stuff back in, and getting these wires connected, because I'm gonna have to do some soldering. I might put some not connectors, but those other kind of connectors on it, so I can, like a quick connection, like I can unplug it in case I need to do something on like these wires. But this wire will be soldered back in, and some of these wires. Plus I need to go back on and put the starter back on with those wires. So tomorrow's gonna be a full day on Easter break or whatever, spring break, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, I'll turn y'all back on when I come back to the car, and y'all enjoy. All right, YouTube, we got the air intake back on. I think this is kind of loose. It might have came loose on the inside. I'll check it out later. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this wire harness in and start getting the hook back up. So y'all enjoy the show. Alright, YouTube, I got I don't know what these two wires go to. One of them is the oil sensor wire, but I got all the main wires are hooked up. This will go get a tape tie strap or something, but I'm gonna put some more nylon on that and tape it up. All these wires go inside. The fuel pump wire is not hooked up, but we're gonna turn the key and see if it wants to crank up. So I'm gonna set the camera up. I'm gonna go put the key in, turn it, see if it gives me some life. Oh, nope. Let me go make sure all my battery connections are good. Alright, I think it was the ground one there. Oh, we're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to get back with y'all. I didn't even hook my ground wires up. Alright, YouTube, I think I got everything buttoned up. I don't have the fuel pump wire hooked up, so it's not gonna crank, but we're gonna see if it's gonna turn over. It's one more ground that I need to hook up, because I'm trying to find, I don't know where the screw went for it. It goes in the block, but I got the other grounds hooked up, so it should be good. Just to turn it over. That ground, it's another one on the block back here that's hooked up. All my fan and power wires are hooked up. Injectors are hooked up. I know we got power because you hear the sound, door chime or whatever the thing is. But I'm gonna set y'all up and I'm gonna try to turn it over, see if she'll turn over. And if she does, my next is hook up that fuel pump wire over there, right there, and see if she'll crank up. So y'all bear with me. We gonna set it up just like that. So yeah, there y'all have it. Just turned over. Cause I ain't got no fuel, getting to whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook up this fuel pump wire and try to find a screw for that other side of that ground to the block. And I'm gonna fire her up and see and crank her up. So I'll turn you back on. All right, back again, YouTube. It's probably gonna be the end of the video. Everything is buttoned up. I got all those wires going in the car. That's my fuel pump wire. I'm gonna cover it up later with some of this loom. Only thing I don't have the intake on, the air filter thing on, so it might not idle right when I crank it up. But everything is buttoned up. Make sure some stuff is tight so when I crank it up. Like I said, I don't know about this. I might end up taking this off or getting another piece, and I don't know, do something about that. I really don't like that looking like that, so I'd rather just take it off and leave the that cloth tape showing. So that may be coming off. Like I said, I'm gonna wrap these with some more nylon, loom, and tie strap it down right here. These wires, one of them was for the oil gauge, which I really don't need, because I don't know. Well, this was the oil gauge one. It should have went in there, but this one, I really don't know where it goes to. It wasn't hooked up before, so I'll look on a diagram and see what it goes to. My grounds are good, and I don't know what happened to my tripod, so I'm gonna go ahead and crank her up. And let's see. I'm not gonna leave her crank for long because I think some of those wires that's hanging are on the exhaust. So before it gets too hot, I'm gonna cut it off. I ain't got, oh, there we go. You ain't got nothing. Beautiful. All right. right, let's see what's going on. It may be this ground right here. I'm back. I don't know what happened there, why it didn't turn over. It turned over last time. Let's see. Fuel pump running. Uh-oh, YouTube. Ain't got nothing going. Starter ain't turning or nothing. I think those are tight down there. I don't know. I'm gonna cut you back on in a minute. Make sure these starter wires are tight, because I think I only just hand tighten them. So I'll cut you back on. All right, YouTube. Make sure the bolts are tight. Open on the starter, and let's see if we can get something now. Which is weird because it was turning over. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. Be back in action. Oh, something knocking. Gotta go turn it off. I don't know what that was, YouTube. See that she's running. Better move this before I get caught in there. But, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off. Like I said, some wires sitting on the exhaust. There you go, YouTube. Back in action. I'm gonna check a couple more things, make sure, get those wires off the exhaust. Make sure all my vacuums are good, and I might have to get back up in that starter, make sure it's tightened a little bit more. I did it as much as I could with a wrench. I really ain't got no leverage under there. There's another wire down there sitting on the exhaust, and make sure everything's good. I don't know what that tapping noise was. I'm have to look into that. But for the most part, she back in action. Once I do all that stuff, I'm gonna put the wheels back on and drop her down and take her for a spin, and make sure she's driving correctly again, and park her back right here, and probably jack her back up and do some more stuff. So y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hit y'all back.